Somehow we found ourselves back in New Zealand again, and we're headed out for a quick squirt on Westie's 400s. Now these 400s are legendary for their reliability. Westie, what are some of the things you've done to improve the long range reliability of these machines?
Oh, not much, Phil. Really long range comes down to safari tanks, 28 litres on each, which is not necessary in New Zealand but certainly a godsend in Aussie. Engine wise, really it's just lowering the compression a bit, putting thermostats in to keep them a bit warmer in cold weather, particularly in New Zealand, and I've fitted wide ratio gearboxes on both of these. To be honest, in Australia it's debatable whether that's necessary or not, but it's helpful in New Zealand when you get some steep gnarly tracks. Other than that, I'm really trying to build them so as I get about 50,000 reliable miles out of them. I've had 2 blow-ups, one on the way back from the Cape and one in New South Wales, which it's just inconvenient. You don't really need it, so that's what I'm trying to get around. But so far so good. These 2 engines have gone well. I'm on about 95,000 with this bike and 40,000 with that one, and this engine's done almost 50,000 k, so we're ready for a build soon, but seems to be going well.
Good stuff. So we're locked and loaded, Westie. Where are we headed?
Well, we're just going to head up the back of the hill, back of the house here, out onto the Summit Road, round the Littleton Harbour towards Port Levy and beyond to Banks Peninsula. Hope to get some nice bit of tracks over there, Phil. The day looks good, so I'm hoping for a good ride before we head north this afternoon.
Fresh country.
Fresh country for you, mate, and hopefully enjoy it.
Let's hit the road.
5 minutes from Westie's garage and we were climbing the Bowen Vale Reserve with the city of Christchurch fading in our mirrors.
Tea, mate. Yeah. Time I had my brew this morning.
So Westie, Akaroa.
Yes, mate.
What's the story behind this place?
Well, apparently, a few years after the Poms turned up in Littleton, the French turned up down here. Unbeknown to them, the Poms were a few miles up the road. So they settled in here, and there's still some French families still here, for descendants from those first ships that came in. But generally, when they found out the Poms had already taken the island, they cleared off back to France.
So you had the Poms on one side and the French on the other.
That's right, mate.
And neither of them knew they were here.
That's right, and it's not a good combination when they find out, mate.
Yeah, right.
Natives got a bit restless, to say the least. And the bridge in the distance, that was swept away in the 50s with a tsunami that came from Chile. Oh. It wasn't called a tsunami there. It was called a big effing wave. Since it's been called. So what swept that away? Went right up here, swept quite a few, killed some cattle on that, swept them away, and went out again. But it's amazing to think it came all that way. But these things happen, as you know.
that's Akaroa, eh, Westy?
Yeah, that was a quick spin around the peninsula in Akaroa, Phil.
Yeah?
A bit more to do for another time. We did the eastern bays and there's the western bays to have a look at, but
Yeah.
worth a bit of a spin, yeah.
Yeah, good half day out of Christchurch.
Good half day.
Yeah.
It's on your doorstep from home, and you can do it in the evening if you want, out of Akaroa, fish and chips and back, but if you want to do a bit of dirt, yeah, half a day.
We don't stay out after dark.
No, not me, mate.
Westy turns into a pumpkin.
Certainly do.
I wouldn't go too close to the water's edge, Westy.
What's that, mate?
Check this out. The moral of this story is, don't dangle your sausage in Lake Rotorua.
You're right, mate. You end up with no sausage.
Dead at whole.
We headed north for Nelson and on to French's Pass, where we hitched up with some more Kiwi bros for the barge across to Dhurville Island.
So Westy, we made it out to the end of French Pass. Hitched up with the rest of the Kiwi mates, John and Dave and them. But we've lost first gear.
Don't know where you've lost it, mate. You were riding at the time. Where did it go?
I don't know.
What can you say?
I don't think we're going to find it again.
No, I don't, mate. Not the way we're going. It's definitely a strip down job. It's a few hours in the shed, mate, when we get back.
Yeah. You think we might lose any of his friends?
I hope not. That would be desperate.
What do you reckon? Do we go forwards or do we go backwards?
I think I'll have a cup of tea and we'll play the line, mate.
Shiver me timbers. It looks like we're going forwards.
White beacon and almost to the island.
Can you go through there?
You can between the two beacons.
Yeah, that's right. It comes right out
There's
of
a little
water
gap
like
over here that the locals use, but that's only if you know it.
Yeah, it's pretty treacherous.
Yeah, it is. Yep, look at it today. It's not that flash.
Deary me, we're only gone about 10-15 k's into Dhurville Island, and Westy's dirty old DRZ that dropped first gear has started crunching like it's got half a dozen beer bottles rattling around in the gearbox. We've decided the best idea is to pull out before we get ourselves into too deep a poo and backtrack to the old hall. See us there, eh? What's the story with these little brown chickens, mate?
That is the New Zealand Weka,
Yeah.
and he's a thieving little bastard.
Yeah, really?
He'll thieve all your shit.
Yeah, okay. So keep your wallet
But
locked?
he's not that fat and he's not that good eating,
Okay, rightio. Are they protected species?
except on Chatham Islands where you can eat them.
Okay.
But that one's not that big.
So keep your eye on the Weka.
He'll take it.
The Weka likes the chippies. Dhurville Island. Got one of Westy's DRZs down. One to go. feeling that we're up very, very high. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be the case most of the time in New Zealand. Anyway, better catch the fellas up. Are you warming up?
Needs to find some bigger stones to throw.
So mate, do you shear sheep for a living?
Yeah.
I didn't think you Kiwis shared your sheep with anyone.
I will share them only with you though, mate, because you're an Australian and you always share things with Australians.
Oh, just parked up there.
So guys, the weather's closing in.
Yeah, looks like we're going to head back early
Yeah.
and get across, ride out before the southerly and...
You guys aren't prone to seasickness, are you?
It's hard to say at this stage. I'll catch up with you a little later in the trip.
Dhurville Island is like a 50-50 mix of native forest that's deep, dark and impenetrable the way it was a million years ago, and then 50% cleared land for farming. So you're basically travelling along these deep, dark rainforest tracks, and every now and then they spit you out on a finger on the edge of the peninsula, a little bit like this.
Pulled into this remote sheep station for smoko, and they sent out a welcoming party to greet us.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah, my policy with docs is to answer as little as possible so you don't drop yourself in it.
See you later, pig.
Okay, so the afternoon loop around Dhurville Island, we've scored access to some awesome private property, and it's more of these spectacular peninsula tracks, just farm tracks, I don't know, it just gets a bit overwhelming after a while. Just so much scenery after scenery after scenery. Right, the old DRZ's got a flat battery. I'll just click her into gear and see if she goes. And she's off! Unstoppable. It's an unstoppable force, Westy. Okay, so quite suddenly the southerlies come in, blowing in big clouds. The wind's picked up. I'm sure the chop's picked up down there on the water. We got to get back to that barge quick, otherwise we ain't going nowhere today. So Westy, back in Christchurch.
That's right,
We
mate.
made it. Dhurville Island. What
Yeah,
an awesome place.
absolutely.
Yeah, just when you think you've seen everything New Zealand has to offer, she throws another little diamond out of the backpack.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
real unique. I hadn't obviously not been before, and probably won't get the chance to go again. So it was a good opportunity for us to go.
Yeah. And what an epic trip home.
Oh Jesus, mate. Yeah,
400 Ks.
yeah. It was a bit rough, mate.
Yeah. We made it back. And mate, I've got to say, I apologise for doing the gearbox on your trusty old DR.
Absolutely. Well, it's not that trusty, is it, mate? And in a way, Phil, I'm pleased because the next step for this bike was Australia, and I didn't want to be in Bursville or Cameron Corner or somewhere with this problem. So you did me a favour, but you know, I was thinking twice for lending Aussie another bike, mate. That's 2 down and 2 to go, eh?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, I can see a pattern forming here.
Exactly. That's right. But Phil, not all is lost. We've got a solution. This is one I did yesterday, or the day before, I'm not quite sure, but a spare engine out the 400 anyway, so that'll be the way to go, mate. But just a minute, just let me check this out. I think we have heartbeat, mate. We're a goer.